There's a little more now to the LeBron to the Lakers rumors.
Oh.
And this is that the rumor is he would love to play with Russell Westbrook and Paul George.
Yeah, you sure?
In LA.
In LA.
Yeah.
Yeah, in LA.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not playing. They can't afford 3 guys.
But hold on. Let me just point out here that this means your guy LeBron would want to play with Russell Westbrook.
Who broke this story?
It's just reports.
By a blogger?
Not by a blogger, a respected journalist.
Who's the respected journalist?
It's Eric Pincus.
I know Eric Pincus's name. I'm sorry. I'm not going to.
So no, don't say. Take that back.
I don't know Eric Pincus personally. He does appear to have.
He's very well connected with the Lakers.
Okay, is he a blogger or a respected journalist?
A respected journalist.
Okay, well, where does he work for?
I think he just changed places. I need to figure. But listen.
Okay, Bleacher Report.
But he's also citing other executives, other reports.
Okay, well then I know his name. I respect. He's not working from a basement somewhere. No, I think
people can do fine work from their basements.
Yeah, my carpenter, but then not journalists. You got to get outside and talk to people and have sources. You can't quote other bloggers as your source. You have actually NBA executive sources.
I do.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get out among the peeps.
But wouldn't this be interesting? I mean, I believe, and I think a lot of people believe, that Westbrook will wind up staying in OKC.
Oh, he
has
will.
yet to sign that deal.
Yeah.
But it makes it interesting. He definitely spends a lot of time in LA. And if Paul George and him get along well in OKC, but Paul George is kind of drawn towards LA, I don't know. You never know what can happen. I hope that it works out well and that he stays in Oklahoma City and the two of them can be there, recruit other players.
Listen, I said it for years. I want Michigan football to be good. I like the Yankees to win. I like the Celtics and Lakers to be great. So I am rooting for the Lakers to get really good. I'm rooting for Lonzo Ball to be great. I'm rooting for Ben Simmons of the Sixers to be great because when I grew up as a kid, the Sixers were awesome for like 20 years. So I think, I just want the Lakers to be captivating because I love the NBA. You love the NBA. And I think even if they weren't great, if they were captivating, I'm all in. That makes the league better.
Danny Ainge spoke today about Kyrie Irving and said that he believes Kyrie will be a better playmaker in Boston than he was with the Cavs.
You'll see that he's a better passer. I think that people that watch Kyrie play a lot can see his passing and his potential there as a passer, but LeBron was pretty much the point guard in Cleveland. He's a fantastic passer, and then I think, defensively he's got to improve, and I think that he will in Brad's system.
I think that's true. LeBron, what?
Kyrie's a great passer.
Well, if he could have passed more had LeBron not been there.
Now, that point's true, that LeBron does tend to have the ball in his hands a lot.
Yeah.
That
Kyrie's
point's
a point
true.
guard, so now he can be a point guard. That makes a lot of sense.
There's nothing wrong with just saying this. Kyrie's an amazing ball handler, A+, and an amazing scorer.
Okay.
In this era with no hand checking, that's a great player. Kyrie's a great player. He's not good defensively, but outside of Chris Paul, most of these point guards are not great defensively. Could he be a better passer? Yes, he's not a great passer. He's kind of Kyrie ball basket centric. He doesn't tend to have that peripheral vision when it comes. But maybe this. Maybe because he's such a great finisher and he kind of lives in that tunnel like a Russell Westbrook, is when you live in that tunnel and you're very much about your own skill set. Magic Johnson was not a great shooter. Therefore, by the way, LeBron's not a great shooter.
No.
So when you're not a great shooter, I think, psychology 101, you're not a great shooter. So you can score like Magic and LeBron do, but you realize at a very early age, 10, 12, 14, 15, you're not a great natural scorer. So you become a scorer and a distributor. Mm-hmm. Kyrie is such a great shooter and scorer. He sees the best way to get points is I get the points.
Can't knock him from that.
Yeah.
And finally, I don't know if this happens to you, but sometimes, if having a conversation with a parent or someone a little older and text conversation gets kind of funny, like when they clearly just don't understand something and they wind up saying something stupid.
Parents, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so then and this happens a lot. You see on Instagram, people will post conversations they've had with their parent that become very funny. I don't know if that happens with you or if you know about it. But this is someone who posted a conversation that he was having with his mom, and he was really excited about the new Cavs gear that came out. So he sent his mom a picture like, hey, look at the new Cavs gear. And she writes back, I like that. Did you get one? And he says, no, they're not anywhere on sale yet. And she's confused. And she's like, well, where did that kid get one? And he says, Mom, it's not a kid, it's Isaiah Thomas. Which I just want to point out might not be great for Isaiah Thomas or for a lot of men out there, but like 90% of women would be thrilled if someone said, oh, who's that kid? So it's kind of a men-women difference.
Yeah, men like to be
older and stuff. And
this gray hair
masculine.
is really adding to my whole...
I cannot wait to go gray. We were talking about that earlier today. Cannot wait.
You want to go gray?
Absolutely.
Why? Because
it first of all, you won't be able to tell in my hair. Yeah. And second, it changes the texture. It makes it a little thicker, coarser. You have more body.
Really?
So bring it on, yeah.
It gives... Gray hair gives your hair more body?
Yeah. Haven't you noticed? Your hair has been a lot fluffier since you went gray.
Well, that's just a hairpiece. That doesn't know.
You're not wearing a hairpiece, Colin.
You would be amazed how many people think I am.
But it's because you went gray.
Yeah,
it changes the texture of your hair.
Well, this is my fall autumnal hairpiece. In the summer, I wear a different hairpiece. In the fall, I go.
I want to make a bet with you so bad where you have to dye your hair.
I'm not going to do that.
If you lose.
No.
And I get to choose the color.
That's never going to
happen.
happen.
That would make me so happy.
Well, I'm not here to make you happy. I'm here to not look like a bigger idiot than I used to look like on this show.
No, it would be something very different from that. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from the newest show on FS1, First Things First with Chris Carter and Nick Wright.